my earthly father, I prayed, the prayer I prayed for him added 12 months to his life. And the reason why I added 12 months was because I was not trained. I saw him breathe his last on the bed in the hospital. And I cried. And I said, Lord, give him 1 more year. You know, so I was the one that caused that problem. I requested just for 1 year, and his breath came back into him. And when he now died 1 year later, he was not sick. I've seen the power of travail. I saw him breathe his last. This story I'm saying publicly, my siblings, nobody knows, because I was the only one there. It's ascending. Because there are some things God cannot turn his back on when there is sufficient travail. No, he won't. He won't turn his back. He won't turn his back. He will not turn his back. He will not turn his back. I asked for 1 year, and his breath came back. And from that point, he responded to treatment. He went home and started living his life. Exactly 1 year later, he started seeing the angels that came to take him to heaven. So he told my mom. My mom said, tell them to go back for now. He said he has tried, but it seems they don't respond to his authority. Because I mentioned 1 year, God didn't reveal to me again that he was going to die. I heard like every other person. I learned my lesson. Oh. I have seen the things that that govern this world. I've seen it. I've seen that. You hear that a ship capsized. All the members on board died. Oh, that's not the story. That's the result of the story. As soon as Zion. Even me standing before you here, death came to me once. Then I understood the scripture that says, and the prince of this world cometh, and he found nothing. Death turned backwards. I have no covenant with you. My covenant is with life. You have no place in my vessel. Because it is written that as soon. So Zion determines the day of liberty, the day of salvation. Oh, Jesus Christ. We traveled to the village. Went to one of our members' village. So we're coming back. I got a text message. Got a text message from the elder brother of one of our pastors. He said, your pastor, name withheld, is dying. He's dying. Please help him. That's all. I just got that. So we left that village, went to the village that our pastor was. They had rejected him from the hospital. He was like a corpse just on the bed. He saw me. He couldn't even respond. And I know death when I see it because I've seen so many people. So I got a seat and sat down and I spoke. I spoke in prayer. I didn't speak in tongues, just spoke. Those words were the words that remained in his spirit till he went for the surgery and came out alive. And he told me that I'm here because you refused that I should die. The guy had given up. It was not on the level of his faith again. Yes, so he came to my house with his wife. Said, you refused for me to die. That's why. I've seen that before. Another of our pastor, he came. No, the mom came and told me that he keeps seeing his son dead. I told her, stand up. This discussion has ended. People with me don't die. So go home. So she went home. Then I called him. I said, where are you come? Stay with me for some time. The fourth day, we finished night prayer. And everybody was going to his room. For him to move, he just fell down. Took him for CT scan. They saw a tumor in his brain. He said that his mother's dream cannot come to pass. I know it's an alert. They say it's an alarm signal. But for it to come to pass, it means that we refuse to travel. The two best neurosurgeons in Nigeria, one was in Ekiti State, the other one was in Kaduna State. That time, there were two master neurosurgeons that could break through the skull, remove the oblongata, and operate and fix it back. There were only two that had that level of dexterity. I'm not saying there were only two neurosurgeons. If you are going to come back alive, then you will need to. May the Lord give you understanding. If the person is going to remain alive, then go to these two guys. So we went to the guy in Kaduna. He studied in Egypt. Yeah, Egypt. Very sharp guy. And as they were operating our pastor, and the mother doesn't know they're operating him, the guy died on the table for 38 minutes. But we were traveling without. He died for 38 minutes on the table. You know those things now, those medical physics monitor, the thing went for 38 minutes. And after 38 minutes, except you refuse to travel. If it is on earth, our travel can manage it. But do you understand that? No. So after the surgery, I took him back to the mom. I said, your son lives. As soon. I can tell you again, people that should have died, they are still here. They are still here. The daughter of one of our elders. They had already come. You know that exchange they're doing witchcraft. Somebody's about to die, then they use somebody to exchange for the person. So they had exchanged. The spirit had accepted the offering. And they were draining her life. Gradually. Just draining the life. Just draining the life. Draining the life. I was in Lagos. And then I don't know how she got a phone. And she called and said, the next time you come here, I'll be dead. I said, okay, let's strike a deal. Can you stay alive till I come back? I'm going to board a flight now. Just remain alive till I get there. As soon as Zion. When we cast out the spirit of death, she had to learn how to talk again. She has not perfected it yet 100%. She's like 97. She had to learn how to walk because the body had died. She's still alive today. As soon as Zion shall be.